What's going on YouTube? I am a Big Red Dog and this is a gaming setup video. So as you can see, we're standing outside the door at the moment. We're just standing in my little utility room basically. Through there is the kitchen, and through this door here is where all the magic happens. Anyway, so this, guys, is my gaming setup. I'm running two desktops. One of them is for gaming, which is this one here, and this one is for recording, streaming, server hosting if we're ever hosting some servers that we need to do, and basically stuff like that. So let's quickly walk through you what we got. Let's have a sit down. Yeah, I'll show you the seat actually. Nice little, quite a nice chair actually. Got it off a friend of mine for nothing. Really comfy. Oh, thank you, 5-star office installations for that one. Anyway, right, so this is the gaming setup. As you can see, I've got 3 monitors. One of them has turned itself off at the moment. That is because something over there is doing updates, which stops this monitor from working basically. I'll show you why in just a sec. Right, so we've got one LG 19-inch Full HD, one LG 22-inch widescreen 22, so it's a bit wider than a normal 22. That's Full HD as well, and this one here, another LG 22-inch is Full HD. So you can just see there, look, good quality. Yeah. Right, so that's the screens. I've got some standard speakers, standard mouse, standard keyboard. I do need to upgrade my peripherals really. I mean, that's what I use to game with. I mean, trying to play Counter-Strike and games like League of Legends with it can be quite hard sometimes because the response time of the keyboard's not the best sometimes. But it works, so don't fix it till it's broken. We've got the remote control, an extra mouse, another remote control, for playing some like games like Skyrim, Need for Speed, stuff like that. Mainly racing games, because trying to play with a keyboard is really hard. And then we have another monitor just over here. This is for all the capture software. As you can see, it's currently upgrading OBS, which is why the other monitor is not working at the moment, because of OBS. Oh, it's quite easy to fix, which I'm going to do now slowly. It's quite good this. I've got a little app here that lets me go into... Oh, the only problem is it's loading on the middle screen. Which doesn't matter, it's okay, we'll just do it this way. It's why we have 2 mouse plugged into this thing. Just let that install there. Once that installs, that should all work properly. But yeah, basically, so we've got, just here, we've got 2 Foxconn G33MX motherboards with, both of them are running the Intel Xeon X3210 processor, which is a quad-core server processor. So hence why this does some server hosting now and again. This one mainly does gaming and some rendering for the videos for the YouTube channel. So you've got my headsets down here. Got 2 headsets, Sensoneer headset. You can see that's really broken. It's like all the fabrics come off of these, unfortunately. And a cheap Novatech headset for recording sound, and so people can hear me in game. Blah blah blah. All the stream sound comes through this microphone up top here. It's a HD Microsoft Livecam, which has got probably one of the best webcam mics I've ever seen. So that's pretty good. This is struggling to install stuff for some reason. Probably because files are still open. As you can see, if I can, OBS is still open there. We'll just close that down like that. The mouse has unplugged itself. And now it's plugged itself back in. Now it's unplugged itself again. Now it's plugged itself back in. Something's wrong with this mouse, definitely. We're going to retry that. Okay, it's not going to let us ignore that either. Please close OBS, and that might work now. There we go. And you can see now the second I closed OBS, that the other monitor come back on beautifully. Yeah, this is a little piece of software I use to tap into the other computer basically. This is going to be very loud because all the sound runs through the same computer, so everything kicks off. If we mute that, we should be good. Right, OBS should be finished. As you can see, yeah, it doesn't like OBS at the moment. Right, yeah. But that, normally that is how I pick up my gameplay. It's not working right now, probably because it's just updated, and by the looks of that update, something didn't work too well, so that's that. So what we use is, we use a Roxio, ow, just kicked the computer, we use a Roxio GameCap HD Pro, with two HDMIs going in and out. So this is the HDMI in from this PC to this is HDMI in, and then coming out on this side is HDMI running back down the back, round the back of there and up into the PC screen just here. These two are not affected by the capture card at all, they just run straight off the PC themselves, don't have to be input to the capture card. And then the capture card runs off the USB just at the back here, down the back, into the back of the motherboard, which allows me to record using OBS, or I can record using Roxio's own capture software, same as also live stream using their own capture software. But I just tend to use OBS because it works first time, which would be nice if it worked first time every time, but today it's not. I think I know why it's not working. I'm going to actually test my theory. Sometimes what I have to do is, this is really weird, I have to open the actual GameCap software, like this. I have to actually click on capture, like this loads. Let me close that down. I'm trying to do this looking through the iPad screen, it's really hard. So once this opens, there you go, as you can see the screen's come up, and now if I move my mouse on that screen, there you go, you can see stuff's coming through slightly. It's kind of hard, but yeah, so basically now if I close that down and I reopen OBS, watch this, the screen hasn't turned off straight away. Look, OBS is open and the screen has not turned off, and that is not the right settings. Okay, OBS has just forgotten every single one. Oh, that's why. That's not that's the wrong one. That's the software. That's the studio. Oh, I was panicking then. I was thinking, oh my god, it's forgotten all my settings. And then if I click on this here, and then turn the preview on, there we have it. There you have it, guys. There is my desktop coming through on another PC. I'll show you over this one. And that is how I capture my gameplay using OBS. Rather expensive way of doing it, obviously. Having two computers, it's not the most ideal way of doing it. But sorry, I was adjusting the fan speed a little bit. Ran a little bit hot over there. We are 38 degrees. It's not too sad. It's normally about 36. So I'll turn the fans up a bit. So yeah, that's how I capture my gameplay. That is my gaming setup, everybody. It's quite a lot. There's a lot there to it. Also, that's my BT Home Hub. Sorry guys, forgot to mention this. Here's my internet. This is my wonderful internet. Comes through here. Comes through a cable down there. In a box. Another box under there. So yeah guys. That's everything really. There's nothing else to walk you through. Oh, I suppose some of the other components in the computers actually. So they've mentioned the motherboards already. It's a Foxconn G32MX. They're both the same. The CPUs are both the same. They're the Xeon X3210 processor, which is a quad core at 2.13 GHz. This one has a NVIDIA. It's not NVIDIA, sorry. This one has an NVIDIA GT430 1 gig card which was kindly back donated to me from Rush UK12. Link will be in his description. He's actually really helped me out a lot with this rig, because we had some problems. I bought a EVGA GeForce GTX 750 Ti for this rig, and it caused me to have a lot of problems. My motherboard wasn't very compatible with it and stuff like that, so I've had to sacrifice some RAM, unfortunately, but that's not a problem. So Russ hooked me up by, because I couldn't record, I couldn't stream, I couldn't do anything. I was running on such low RAM, it was struggling to do everything. Obviously RAM is a really important thing when it comes to computing. You need some RAM to be able to multitask, and it just couldn't do it, basically. So Russ hooked us up with the Roxio game cap, plus the extra computer, which he built a few years ago, so he doesn't really use it much, but we obviously use it now for running game servers and stuff like that. I'll leave some game server information in the description as well for you guys to check out, so when they're online you're more than welcome to pop in and say hello. We'll be playing CSGO and some Minecraft and stuff like that maybe on them, so feel free to check out them gaming servers. I think that is everything. I don't think I've missed anything out. I've mentioned the graphics cards, I've mentioned the motherboards, I've mentioned the processors, I've been through the screens, the setup, the speakers. I think we're pretty much down and we are covered. The only thing I haven't, there's a little sub box down there, go over a little bit of bass now and again, and I think that is it, guys. That is my gaming setup. So if you like this video, give us a like. If you dislike this video, give us a dislike, and that's it basically. Oh, of course, sound, just thinking of that, we had a huge problem with sound when trying to set this up. So you're probably wondering how actually my sound comes off of this computer and goes onto that box, because there's no sound inputs on these at all, except for on the side here you have your red and white for your Xbox cables for sound. So we had to, we was trying to sort out live streaming basically, and trying to get me back online, and then once it came down to, hang on a minute, how am I going to get sound through this? My mate went, that's a bloody good point, how the hell, I didn't think of that. So me and us were scratching our heads, and in the end we came up with basically what I'd done is off the speaker output on the back here, I took this little white cable and I plugged it into the microphone input on this cable, on the back of this motherboard. So all my sound from this computer goes through the back into the back of this one, and then comes out the back of this one and through the front of the headset port down here if I want to use the headphones. Obviously they're not plugged in at the moment, but as you can see the headphone cable's on the floor here ready to be plugged into there, or if I just want to skip that, I'm not streaming, I can just plug straight into my headphone port and skip out the loop. I don't need the loop if I'm not streaming. If I am streaming, I have to take this out of here and plug this into this one down here, and then all my sound is then cancelled from coming out of comes out the back of this one, sorry, and then into the back of this one, and then into this and onto the stream, so you guys can hear it as well. And if you look, every time I've been speaking today, you can see that microphone going up and down, up and down, up and down. Well, that is that desktop mic up there, which enables me to, for you guys to hear me when I live stream as well, because obviously my sound doesn't throughput through my computer. I could make it do that, but then I'd have to listen to myself when I'm streaming, and I don't like the sound of my own voice like a lot of people don't. Although you'd think I do for the amount of time I've been talking in this video. So, on that you know, guys, we're going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give us a like, a subscribe if you really want to. Definitely subscribe if you want to see some more content and stuff like that. And definitely give the video a like if you enjoyed watching this video and enjoyed the setup. And if you guys are having problems with anything like this that you're trying to do yourselves, give us a message in the comment, or feel free to get hold of me on social media somehow, either on Twitter or on Facebook. Links are all in the description, guys. So if you fancy, if you're having a bit of problem and you can't get your setup working, more than welcome to try and ask me, try and pick my knowledge and see if I can help you. Anyway guys, I'm going to go jam out, and peace out everyone. Hope you enjoy this video.